In our line of work, we all face a curse. One in which we spend every day with our life on the line, where our brothers, sisters, and comrades may meet the same fate, and every time you see them you have to think of it as your last. But an even bigger curse is that if we didn't do what we do, or fight for what we believe in, the world would be a shittier place. Losing our very own Captain Anderson, that was more than a loss. A void has been opened. Right now we are without a leader. I know of the captain's will. He wanted me to take leadership. Despite my age and lack of war politics, people have been turning to me, expecting a rally. But I have to be honest, I haven't got the slightest clue. But despite being backed into a corner, this was Anderson's wish, and I will fulfill it. I just ask that you all bear with me for the time being. Through the rage and fury, all I see is a city of hope, which is being corrupted by evil. And it's up to us, together as one, to take a stand and push back. We will not surrender to those who seek harm on the innocent, or to that asshole who goes by Ajax. A storm is approaching. One bigger than we've ever seen before. Is this the final judgment? I think not. You see, we have something they don't. Total, utter faith, belief, and hope in one another. That's family. Let me tell you something about family. Family are those who are willing to stand by your side till the end. Those so desperate to sacrifice their own lives for the good. The people invisible to the public eye, despite the shining armor they wear. But we all know they don't do it for that. Through all the hardest of times, they'll be there. 'Cause that's family. So you can stay or you can leave. You walk right out that door. I don't give a shit. Because that Ajax is gonna meet his end. Whether you're here or not. Speech over.
soldier, on center point.
Aye, aye.
Ma'am, we got all eyes on the truck. Good. Check your surroundings. He could be hiding out in the forest. What about the truck, ma'am? I'll put 50 on it being a diversion. Ma'am, if I may, Craxton and I can take point.
We can?
Don't be a baby. Briscoe, keep your eyes on that truck. We'll be with you shortly.
Hey, Jonas, next time you have a real smart plan, don't book it off me, okay?
Quit dicking around. I'll take Jonas with me on the left side, you take the right. Let's move. Open it. We found nothing, ma'am? Nothing. Stray bullet. Hit the truck. This thing wasn't gonna get him home, so must have fled to the woods. Our orders, ma'am. 2 teams. Gunnery, you'll take 3 soldiers, I'll take 2. We're gonna cover every square inch of these woods until we find him. Let's move!
Eyes on the grass. Perfect camouflage. Position. Sir, I heard movement. Keep your weapons ready. Safety's off. Prepare for anything. He knows we're here. Briscoe. You got something to report? Briscoe! What the hell is he? Come out! The asshole's using grass as camouflage. Keep your eyes open.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna kill you! ain't getting away this time.
That was gunfire. I definitely heard gunfire.
Move it, now! He's trying to pick us off, one by one.
Be careful, Craxton. Dude, shut up.
Come in, this is Price. Anyone still alive out there? Fuck!
Craxton!
You ain't like the others.
You don't know me. This is Price. Come in, Zancudo.
This is Zancudo. Price, report.
He got away.
That is most unfortunate. Are all soldiers accounted for?
Just me. Andrea, is now a bad time? No. Tell me you got something, Andrea. We scoured the woods. I'm sorry, Debbie. Damn it. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Debbie. What? It's been 3 days now. This mission? This revenge mission? We gotta stop. Are you suggesting we just give up? It's not giving up. No, the great Andrea Price, the survivalist, never gave up, no matter what the cost. I'm thinking bigger picture here. We have a whole military without leader. And they're looking up to you, Debbie. And you're so damn focused on this stupid mission. Stupid? Yeah. You know what's funny? Anderson never gave up on you. Never. And you're so damn quick to give up on him. He's gone, Debbie. We're all in this together. I know. I'm sorry. But you know I can't give up on this. You know that. Look, Debbie, I did what I could. I scouted to the best of my ability. But we gotta face facts. The last time I saw him, the rain, it's cleared up his tracks since then. He's untraceable. I can guarantee you, 3 days, he's nowhere near that forest anymore. Then we need to re-strategize. Well, they got back to me about the details. Wait, really? Why didn't you say so? Because I've seen this motherfucker fight. I don't want to risk the lives of the soldiers on this, but I ain't in charge, you know? Alright. Show me what you got. So, about Sierra Team, don't worry about it. Miller's been taking over. As for Andy and Duncan, well, they've been taking some time to rest up. What about you? Let's just say I've been trying to balance both worlds right now. How's that going for you? Yeah, so-and-so.
What's up, homie?
Hey, Miller. What's up, huh? Well, that asshole we've been trying to catch, all his tracks have been covered up, so the chance to avenge Anderson is looking a lot more slim now.
Oh, fuck! Are you alright?
Don't worry. I'm okay. So, Miller, is the room free?
Yeah, whatever.
And there's no reason that you're a doorman? You know, like one of those bouncers at the big city clubs?
I'm an adrenaline junkie. I wanna fight. I'm a soldier. I ain't no doorman for no celebrities and frat boys.
Don't worry. I'm sure everyone knows that Miller Clark is a fucking soldier.
And I appreciate that.
We should head in. We've got a lot of shit to do. Yeah. Thanks for holding the door, handsome.
Oh, baby!
So, following the attack, we had our data handlers find us a match. They managed to narrow it down a few times, but we found someone who definitely fixed the picture. Someone who would want Anderson dead. I can't wait to hear this. I'll do you one better. This is Ajax.
Jesus!
That's him. Well, from what we learned, that doesn't surprise me. And what exactly is it that you learned? From what we can tell, he's a merc. So far off the deep end, he'd go to any grisly means necessary. This motherfucker's escaped from multiple maximum security prisons. You could probably guess that his kill count has pushed batshit crazy levels. But why Anderson? I'll take a guess that the soldiers that attacked Zancudo were his. He must have some reason for attacking a highly secured military base. There's gotta be some kind of reward from this. Well, that brings me on to my next point. Our good friend Ajax here is ex-military. And that's not even the cherry on top. He was one of Anderson's soldiers. So, solid guess. Personal vendetta. Solid guess indeed, according to our data. Report says this all started in a tour in the Middle East. A siege on the capital city, so big that even Anderson was there. And Ajax was looking out for him. However, Ajax had a brother who also served. Anderson ordered his brother to hold the ground. And I guess however dangerous it was, Anderson had ordered them to defend with their lives. Nothing was going past unless they were dead. His brother was killed in action that day. And Ajax never forgave Anderson for it. Yeah, but I know Anderson. He has to make the tough calls. He does it with the world in mind, with his country in mind, and most of all, his people in mind. You have to risk lives to save others. Well, I'm not too sure if Ajax saw it that way. Later on, he attempted to take the life of Captain Anderson. He was arrested in doing so. But instead of sending him to prison, Anderson had other things in mind for Ajax. Suppose he felt a little bad for him. Didn't want to see him behind bars. So he put him on this regiment called the Special Agent Regiment. supposed to make soldiers into absolute war machines. But the project was a failure. With that, Ajax tried to escape. However, his attempts failed, and Anderson had no more ideas for him. Yeah, there was nothing more he could do, so he just sent him away to a maximum security prison. Hoped he'd close that chapter of the book, but unfortunately Ajax was determined. He broke out of the first one, then the second one, and then the third one. He's a ruthless mercenary now, and I'm guessing he's just out for blood. And Anderson was the wrong person who held that blood. Well, he's got it now, but I'm gonna make sure he pays for it. Andrea, meet me in the war room. Look, this has gotta be a waste of time. I know, but we gotta start from the beginning here. You said you shot him, right? Yep. Sent his ass right off the cliff. Why? He must have gone looking for some kind of shelter, a place to ride out the storm. It's a forest, a pretty big one. I don't think there's any shelters around. Of course there is. You know, like camps and stuff. Huts. Yeah, okay. Let's say that he decided to ride out the storm. He would still not be around anymore. He'd be gone by now, let's be honest. Andrew, you could have left clues there. Is it not worth checking out at the very least? Okay, look, I'm down with that. But we have no idea if and where he could have rested. I mean, you got the hiker's path, you got the main forest, a couple of cliffs. Wait, I know, really? Yeah, okay. Where? Eyes peeled, fingers steady. I don't want you shooting the wrong person. Mountain Husky.
It's not gonna attack us, right?
Don't be a baby. I'll take care of it. Hey there. Ain't you beautiful? Move out.
Hey, look, Miller. Looks like someone's better than you at something.
Look what we got here! A fucking moron!
Barry. It's me, Debbie. Sorry to burst into your home like this. We're looking for someone. Highly dangerous fugitive.
Huh. He won't be when I'm finished with him. Relax, dude.
Alright. Barry, we believe the suspect's around this area somewhere. A guy who goes by the name Ajax.
I know that look.
Barry, this guy, he's dangerous. He's killed many soldiers. He killed Captain Anderson. Where is he? Holy shit. Andy, go put out the fire.
Fuck my life.
You're a little bit of help over here.
I'm coming.
In the interests of security, personal property time.
Hey, Barry. So, I brought you here for a reason. We've dug up some files and we think you're gonna want to see them. I got access to all sorts of data when Anderson wanted me to take his place.
32 and N6 remain fully in place with no...
Alright. We'll talk in the war room. Follow me.
Low-level seismic activity detected. Listening devices engaged.
Okay, Barry. Everything that I'm about to tell you now is completely aside from, well, everything that's going on. Anderson and Ajax. Everything I'm about to say is about you. Specifically about you. It's not surprising that you've got a lot on your database concerning your past. What's interesting is actually about your father. He served in the military. Front lines. He was injured in combat. However, there's more to it than that. He didn't just leave. He volunteered to be on a program. It was called Project Valiant. Scientists were working on a way to enhance the human skin. Their research had led them to believe that this would actually work. And a lot of people volunteered for it, a lot of people who couldn't fight anymore. And a lot of them died. Your father was the only one who survived it. I'm not sure if you're ever aware of this, if your father told you about Project Valiant. It's as I figured. Project Valiant was unsuccessful in the eyes of the scientists. It had no effect on your father. With no avail, they closed the program down. And whatever happened to your father after that, I'm not too sure. But Barry, I need you to prepare yourself because I've seen you fight. I've never seen anyone take as much damage as you can and walk away from it. Barry, the project wasn't a failure. It was a success. It didn't work on your father, but maybe it was in his cells nonetheless, and when you were born, it carried down to you. And that's why you're probably one of the toughest men to live.
Stay down or I'll put you down, kid.
Well, as I live and breathe.
Hey, Arya. Hope you don't mind me crashing this party.
Jimmy, you are most welcome. In any other circumstance, I'd throw you a party. But we've got trouble.
Yeah, evidently. Everybody and their mother was bound to hear those gunshots.
Yeah.
So, you're after the Vagos too?
No, they were kind of after us.
Us? Oh, you mean Marshall? Where is that old turd?
We got split up. I think he was trying to lead them off.
No doubt he's very much capable of it, but, he could probably use all the help he can get. God. Vagos. Should've known they'd show up again. I mean, there's always the petty crimes and everything, but... No, this is something bigger. This was targeted. Fucking pendejo. Well, that's not very nice. Hey, amigo. Got anything to tell us? Capiche? Fuck you, ese.
Don't bother wasting your breath. He'll tell us nothing.
Oh, but I was just starting to like him.
There are more pressing matters right now.
Yeah. Still, he goes back to the station.
He goes back after we phone Marshall.
Couldn't have said it better myself, sweetheart.
Don't push it.
Noted. Let's go get Marshall.
So, explain to me, why the fuck have I got to be involved in this?
Mason, we are friends, aren't we not? Yes, the answer is yes.
Okay. What's this got to do with anything?
Well, Mason, let me put it in a way that it's easy for you to understand. Friends help each other out of situations, and I'm in a very big one.
What?
Now, don't get me wrong, I am Robert Charles. I can deal with any situation that comes my way, but I figured you might want the opportunity to...
Alright. I'll help out. But first, you just shut up for a minute.
This is not the time for the quiet game, Mason. This is some serious shit.
Wow. Robert Charles in a serious situation? Must be in a fucking dream.
And as always, your sarcasm is not appreciated. Ugh. I cannot believe that woman. That bitch.
Sounds like she got right under your skin, ain't it, Robert?
I don't want to talk about it.
You realise this is exactly where we're going, right? To talk about it, you know, the situation.
No, we're going to hatch a plan.
Planning is talking, Robert.
Yes, and an idiot is an idiot, and you are an idiot.
Why don't you say idiot again? It's a really good reflection of yourself.
Cock.
Dickhead.
I don't like you going alone.
Yeah, well, you can't stop me.
You know what you're doing?
You got a little executioner base. I got it.
Utah, remember, the roads are dangerous. Don't take any risks.
They won't see me coming.
Glad to hear it. You see something, you let us know. Just come back safe.
I'll do my best. Elijah, a word to the wise. This is war now. People are gonna die, it's inevitable. Let's just hope it's more of them than us.
Hey, you're my crew. All of you are. If you think I'm gonna let one man die, you got another thing coming, brother.
Hell, with that kind of optimism, maybe we will get through this.
How do you think they're doing? Really?
Why don't you ask them yourself?
I don't know. Sometimes because I'm leader, I think they hide their doubt from me. Exaggerate a bit and false hope.
Well, if you want my opinion, it's a 50-50. Some of these people aren't exactly primed for battle. I've never really seen that kind of thing before. But there's a lot of experience around here, and there's no denying there's hope going around. You give people. That's why you should talk to them. I'll be honest with you. Well, as much as I'd like to stay and chat, the open road is calling me.
Okay. Good luck out there, Utah.
Elijah.
Right. That's trash. Little garbage, man. I don't know, they seem pretty confident. Alright. Who the hell said this? Who said what? Ah, hey, boss. Somebody here said that Byron can outdrink me. Everybody said that Byron can outdrink you. And what a load of baloney that is. I don't know, Pedro. Byron's got a high tolerance. Okay, yeah, true. But having a high tolerance does not win you the game. I might be flat out drunk on the floor, but you know what? I'll be drinking more than he could. Well, you are more stubborn. Yep, that's Pedro, alright. So, how's the merch? Speaks for itself. Just don't ask the trouble I went through to get them. If it works, it works. I mean, no denying, but it is all just standard issue. No advanced modifications or nothing. But that's just it now. The gun laws have changed. Can't just walk into ammunition and buy a piece. Gotta have ID and, I don't know, a badge or something. Well, it was only a matter of time, with all the gunfights and shit going on.
It's bullshit if you ask me. Even if they haven't got ammunition, gangs are still gonna be able to find weapons through the black market. People just trying to defend themselves, they ain't got nothing.
Meanwhile, a slick, handsome biker stands here before you all, with a good crate of weapons. I love America.
Well. It isn't my favorite degenerates.
That how you treat all your guests?
Yeah, only the ones that I like.
Yeah, and I'm here too. You know, just saying.
Yeah, Sonny. Yeah, you are. For which I am ecstatic.
So little birdie told me that the Triads are in town.
Yes, I told you. I am the birdie.
Lennox, what the hell did you do? Why the fuck are the Triads here?
Excuse me, sorry. I'm just gonna make a point here. How the fuck would I have anything to do with it?
Well, if it's not you, then it's her, and you knew first, so...
So, haha.
Okay. Since some people here have trust issues, let me make this very clear. I have nothing to do with this. In fact, I only found out from a friend.
It ain't good.
I know.
This is really bad.
No, okay. Are you guys gonna help out or not?
Obviously, I'm not just gonna let you take all the credit for wiping out the Triads, so... Of course.
Well, it is always on me to clean up after the mess. So, yeah. But first, I need a beer or a whiskey.
Fridge is to the left.
Thank you kindly.
So, hey.
Hey.
I would ask what you've been up to, but that's a loophole I really don't want to go down.
Shut up.
Is it getting hot in here or is it just me?
I don't know, how much have you had to drink?
Clearly not enough.
Yeah? And no wine for me?
Haha. You have legs, don't you?
Yeah, maybe later I'll show you.
You're fucking with me right now.
Yeah, and as always, it's working.
Sonny Harper, always playing to their weakness.
Everybody has weak spots. I found out yours a long time ago.
And as you know, I would absolutely love to accommodate to those weak spots. However, we got a lot of issues right now. You know, Triads and all that.
They can wait, can't they?
Well, as you know, the Triads are very patient people. You know, they can wait in the shadows hours before striking, but not us. We're not that patient.
Your loss.
Yes, may I burn in hell for all my inconsiderate
Are
actions.
you guys done in there?
We probably shouldn't keep him waiting, or he'll fall asleep or something.
Gee, you think?
You gotta work on your defensive posture, Jeans.
Just saying, people here may have bets placed.
I am working on it.
Can't wait to try this thing out. All modded and perked up.
Just so long it doesn't come back a wreck. Same goes for you.
Should have seen me after the cage.
Well, I for one am glad I didn't. Look, I know I'm not your mother or anything, but you get hurt out there or even killed, I will find you and burn you.
Okay.
Well, good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Sure.
Nickel for your thoughts? I don't actually have a nickel, but you know what I mean.
Why? You worried?
Well, I'll have you know I worry about all our brothers and sisters.
I don't know, Sam. We've built a good reputation over the past few years, and now we're back into fighting again, and I worry that the people are gonna see us as just another gang.
You can't possibly believe that. We stand up for people, for justice. These anarchists, they're a threat to everybody, not just us. Not just the lost, but everybody. Doing the right thing.
Yeah, and I know that. But you know what people can be like.
No matter where you go, you always get cowards and assholes, naysayers and all that. Nothing's changed there. And there will always be people that still believe what the Death Riders and the Lost are doing is good.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I have to send the people I love and care about into what could be their certain death. Man, I hate war.
It's necessary. May not be a good kind of necessary, but it is all the more necessary.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have the balls to do the things you do, Maxine. Have faith. You're doing a good job.
These executioners, what are they gaining out of this?
Well, I think they're either stupid or just batshit crazy. Honestly, I don't care.
There's gotta be more to it than that.
Well, the way I see it, they're rotten motherfuckers and they gotta be taken down.
Oh, agreed. No doubt.
Well, daylight's burning.
Okay, just remember.
Let me guess. Be careful.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
You seem to be awfully worried about me, Rio.
Well, of course I am.
Let me ask you something. You left your old life behind. Were you afraid?
Come on, leaving Costa City was probably the best decision I ever made.
Yeah, but were you afraid?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Listen, it's the fear that keeps us moving forward. When it comes, you gotta use it. Just remember that.
It's not as bad as it looks. You joking? You were moments away from death, Javier. Is what it is. What else can you do? I know. And for the record, everybody's thankful for what you did for Elijah. So, do I get like a medal or something? Yeah, that's what you wanted. You should have joined up with the feds.
Yeah, maybe I'll take a rain check on that one. Yeah, you know?
So tell me, is the fight on? Oh, it's on. Big time. Elijah's had us on war strategy recently.
Sounds like he could use a hand.
Sorry, ma'am. Not yet.
You don't have to worry about me, I feel fine.
The doc says otherwise. You'll be ready in maybe a week. At tops.
Mierda. I hate sitting around doing nothing.
Your life plays on the balance of it, Javier.
I know. I promise to be a good little patient.
For which I thank you.
Just promise me if shit hits the fan, that you'll throw me a gun.
No hesitation, brother.
That's what I like to hear.
Hey, the big man in his office?
Oh no, I've already told you people to stay the hell away from here.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Ever since your executioner showed up here, you've made nothing but trouble for all of us.
Dude, I'm not an executioner.
Oh really? And why the hell would I believe that?
I'll tell you why.
Stupid fucking machine!
You guys probably don't get a lot of visitors, huh?
We never used to, until your people started causing trouble.
I'm with Maxine and the Death Riders. Name's Corey.
Maxine. Let me tell you something. Her lipstick is to die for. I don't know how she does it.
Yeah. Mind if I speak to whoever's in charge?
Huh? Oh, yeah. No, sure. Go ahead.
Thank you.
I'm sick and tired of this, Sheriff. I mean, what did we do yesterday? Paperwork. What did we do today? Paperwork. What are we gonna do tomorrow? Paperwork.
Need I remind you, Deputy, that this is a job?
Come on, Hardy. Where's all the action and shit?
And I suppose you'd rather spend your days settling disputes with trailer trash, hillbillies, and hippies? God, I miss Polito.
Permission to take a vacation?
Permission denied, Deputy. We have a lot of work to do.
Ah, shit.
Now who in the goddamn are you, son?
Hey,
So what? You thought you'd try and steal from us now? Is that it?
what?
Now
No.
you listen here, son. I'm gonna give you about 5 damn minutes to explain what the hell you're doing here.
God, what is wrong with all of you people?
Oh, I see. So you came here to throw insults at us, is that it?
I tell you what, I got every right to give you a piece of my goddamn mind.
Okay, new plan. You two just calm the hell down or something. I'm with Maxine. And the Death Riders?
Ah, hell. I'm pretty sure I told Maxine to keep her head down. Now we got these executioners running around like goddamn dogs.
I know. We're working on it.
Whatever you want to do, and you better do it fast. Cause I'm getting reports in day by fucking day. I'm sick and tired of this goddamn paperwork.
Wow, how very unfortunate for you.
Now you listen here, Jax. The only reason we've allowed the Death Riders and the Lost to operate in Blaine County is because she reassured me that she'll be protecting the innocent.
Yeah, and right now, I don't know where this protection is coming from. I mean, what the hell are we gonna do against a mob of fucking anarchists?
Whatever shit you guys had settled, that's between you and Maxine. I'm just here to deal with the executioners. But I need some intel.
Of course you do. You probably can't even pull your own hand out of your ass.
Tell you what, you tell me where they are, I'll go deal with this right now. How about that, huh? That good enough for you, Sheriff?
You got balls. Whatever your name is. Reports say there's been a lot of Barker activity around the warehouse not far from Sandy Shores. Apparently there's been a lot of trucks going in and out. So it must be some sort of shipment.
Damn, punks. I wanna go wipe the floor with their ashes.
I'm willing to bet that their merchandise is weapons.
That's a bold assumption.
And if you see a bunch of clowns walking around with AK-47s, I think you gotta use your head. Ain't that right, Barker boy?
But son, if you're going to their warehouse, I'd bring backup.
That's the thing with being a Death Rider. You're never going in alone.
Elijah. Danny? I left Byron to keep an eye on Javier. Though I don't think he'll be needing him for much longer. Dude's almost back on his feet already. Glad to hear it. Thanks, Danny. Javier might not be the only one. I know. Will you help? When I first became a doctor, it was like a dream. I finally had the opportunity to help people and save lives. And all my life's work finally fell into place. But in a job like that, over time, you lose people, and it's guaranteed. But I didn't just start losing people, I started losing people continuously. I was failing. Not just them, but myself. And you never forget the faces. So many restless nights. This one time, man, this mother came in with her kid. The daughter needed brain surgery. I failed her, man. And I see her every night. The look on her eyes before she passed on to another world. Do you know how that feels?
Is that why you quit?
No. But it was the beginning of the end, I can assure you of that. I got my stupid ass addicted to pain pills.
Sounds stressful.
Yeah. And then they had the cheek to turn around and say to me, "You got a drug problem." They fired my ass. Maybe it was for the best.
You spend your whole life helping people. But when it's you that needs help, who shows up?
Yeah. It was you, boss.
I hate to ask this to you, man. I really do. And hell, if I had the skills to, I'd take your place voluntarily. I don't. Look, if God help me, someone dies, I wouldn't blame you, even if you blame yourself. The alternative is do nothing. Then it's most certain that they're gonna die. I need you on this, man.
You need a medic? I got your back.
Danny, I won't forget this.
Know the difference between you and I, Elijah. I choose when to save lives. You choose when to take them. Choose wisely. I know, but this is what I've been telling you, Mason. Nobody would fuck with me. You'd have to be an idiot to do such a thing. Ah, finally. There you are.
Yes, and I'm here too.
Ah, nobody cares.
Mason, Robert, I see you let yourselves in.
What do you expect me to do? Wait outside like a fucking peasant?
I do have a doorbell, you know.
Lennox, if you were head of the FIB, which thank fucking God you're not, then maybe you would understand that we don't need to use the doorbell. We go where we want. Okay. No, I'm not dealing with this shit.
That makes two of us. Guys, remember, it's the triads.
Ugh.
Yeah, don't be a fucking pussy.
Coming from you, that is a joke, Mason.
Don't you fucking start with me, Robert.
Okay, moving on. Can we all agree?
You don't want me to stop because you know that I'm the only one who can finish it.
Shut the fuck up, cunt.
Can you two just not right now?
I believe we have more pressing matters at hand. Yes, we must take down the triads.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Okay, yeah, so... triads. They're in town, which is not a good thing. Actually, it's a horrible thing. Like, dead puppies and kittens horrible. And they'll continue to try and ruin everyone's lives and profit off it, and to rise in power and completely overthrow the balance of the world, So we gotta do something about it because nobody else seems to have the balls to.
She doesn't have balls. She's a woman. Speaking of balls, I know the next place I'm kicking.
In any event, this is not a job for one man, or woman, and it's gonna be dangerous. Like, we might die. There's a good chance we could die.
I know I won't die.
As I said, high risk, but it's gotta be done. So, who's with me?
You already know the answer, Lennox.
Just like old times.
Is it though? We never rolled around with a corporate douchebag before. Robbert's just fine, sexy. I wanna kill you.
Save it for the triads. Robert?
Well, obviously I have to come. This is a federal case now.
Just so long you don't bring any of your FIB stooges. I need people I can trust.
Oh, fine.
Mason?
Nah, don't quite fancy it.
You don't have a choice, Mason.
Fair enough.
Alright, team, let's go get the triads.
Hold the fuck on, man. We need a plan.
Why? Are you fucking serious?
Every heist needs a plan.
I'm Robert Charles, head of the FIB security. I don't do heists.
Okay. How about plan of action? Does that work for you, Robert?
Fine. So, tell me, what's this excellent plan of yours?
Oh, it is killer. Jackpot.
Hey. You, planning on using that on me?
Hey, Utah?
Yeah, you know it.
I wasn't expecting to see you here.
Well, that makes two of us. So, this is the place, huh?
Sure as hell looks like it.
Preem. So what brings you to an executioner base?
I'm on Maxine's orders. You?
Elijah's orders.
Oh, well, fucking hell, man. What a coincidence.
Yeah, well, I saw your bike. Shall we take a look?
Hell yeah. Let's scout this place out. Well, it's not what I was expecting.
Oh, indulge me.
Well, for starters, it's fucking massive.
Yeah, well, someone competent enough to try and take on two MCs must be, quote-unquote, massive. Now tell me, what do you see?
A big warehouse and a shit ton of guards?
Glad to see your eyes are working, but we need specifics. We need to know how many guards there really are.
I'd say enough to cause a lot of firepower.
I got 12 in view.
And who knows how many more inside.
Beats me.
We should get out of here. Tell the bosses what's going on.
I have a better idea.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
You got any idea what they're storing in that warehouse?
Weapons, apparently.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's golden, but Utah, it is a fucking suicide run.
That remains to be seen.
Utah...
No, Cole. Just look. Look how many weapons they have. You want to know why they were so cocky when they tried to take out Elijah? This is why. They are built for war. We don't have that kind of weapon.
In a fight, we will lose more brothers and sisters than you'd like to count. Utah, wake the fuck up, man. They'll kill us. And then not only will the Lost and Death Riders not get all these weapons and have a fighting fucking chance, we'll be dead too. And all of this would have been pointless. I watched your fight. What? Your fight. In the cage. Oh. Really, what's this got to do with anything, man? Were you afraid? I was terrified. I was gonna die. So you knew your survival chances were low? Nah, man. They were non-existent. Yet you won. By some fucking miracle, yeah. I did. I don't know, man. Something happened. I lost all control of myself and I felt this rage in me. Pain makes you stronger, that's what Maxine said, but I don't know, I didn't just feel strong. I felt unstoppable. So what's stopping you now? I don't know. You know damn well we can take this place out. Look at those fucking idiots. They don't stand a chance against us. 2 men. 2 mean motherfuckers. Against an army of anarchists. But you know what? I think we're gonna come out on top. Don't you? Don't you? Cool. We doing this or what? So, we know the Triads have taken control of the casino, so that's where we're gonna be hidden. It'll be easiest if we go in at night when there's people around. We can blend in, you know? But I'd be lying if I said this would be easy. We're going in practically blind.
Oh, fucking hell, this is an awesome computer.
Huh? Oh, yeah, pretty good.
Can you fucking play games on it?
Yeah. Few, to be honest.
Man, that is fucking sick. You should
Oh
try
my god,
it.
you are such a fucking nerd. Shut the hell up. Yeah, so I would really like to move this home.
Dickhead.
You should grow a pair of balls before telling me something like that.
Okay, new plan. Why don't we all play the fucking quiet game for a minute?
Lennox, I'm disappointed in you. We don't have time for games.
Okay, then let me be a little more specific, just because you're finding it quite difficult to understand what I'm saying. Shut up!
Whatever.
Okay, this is how it's gonna be. We're going in to get intel. That's our main goal.
Really? All this for intel? Why don't we just shoot the fuckers up? Yes, I agree with the woman.
Because the moment you start underestimating the Triads, you might as well start digging yourself a grave.
He's right. They're a bunch of slippery bastards.
Well, they sound like a fun bunch.
Look, I know it's not as practical as you guys had hoped, but the Diamond Casino Resort is a big fucking place. I'm willing to stake a lot. They got a shit ton of data hidden there. Stuff that could tell us things we need to know, that could give us an advantage over them. There's only 5 of us here. They've got a whole army. We gotta be careful.
Well, they did threaten the entire FIB. That fucking bitch.
You're seriously not gonna let that live down, are ya?
Whatever.
Okay, people. Plan. So the main thing is we gotta get in there, sneak up into the offices, and download a shit ton of data without getting caught and potentially killed. Sounds easy enough.
Yeah. Right up until you said killed.
Well, for this job to go smoothly and for us to ensure that we don't get killed, everyone's gonna have a job.
Are you just making this up as you go?
What gave you that idea?
Well, for starters, it sounds a lot like a fucking movie.
If it works, it works. Okay, so, Terry, I need you on security. You know how to handle yourself when you're good in stressful situations. I need you to blend in with the people, play a few casino games, and if all shit breaks loose, we're gonna need your help.
Tell me where to shoot. I'll have it covered.
Good. Glad to hear it. Okay, Sonny, you're the con artist. If we need a distraction or anything like,
You know who to call. So obviously you've reserved the most important part for me, right?
well, Robert, you're on surveillance.
What? Fucking what? What?
You'll be in charge of the cameras and letting us know of any developments.
What?
And you'll also be monitoring police chatter?
So let me get this straight. He gets to play the hero. She gets to be very deceptive and cool. And I'm on the fucking monitor? Why aren't I shooting up people? Why aren't I doing fun things?
Probably because you're a fucking baby.
This plan sucks.
Robert, they know your face. What do you expect? You walk in there, they're gonna start shooting.
Easy, I got you there.
And need I remind you, this is not a fucking vacation, this is a job.
Oh, are we getting paid for this?
You know why we're doing this, Robert.
Fine, I'll be on the damn monitors.
Thank you.
Oh, what about me?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Mason. You and I are the data collectors. Once we get into the casino, it's our job to get up to the restricted area, go past that, head to the offices, and, well, download the data.
Fuck yeah. Taking point and shit.
It'd be idiotic for one person to go up there alone. Whereas if we both go up, we got each other's backs.
We took on the Mayweather together. This ain't gonna be a problem, I assure you, mate.
Alright, so we got our jobs. So when we're doing this thing,
We'll meet tonight. If you need a weapon, I got plenty. But just remember to dress up a little. We are hitting a casino, after all.
And might I say you've been waiting for this day a long time. You have an excuse to gamble.
Unfortunately, I may not have a lot of time for that while I'm trying to find a way to sneak into the elevator with, good old Mason here. What a shame. We have our goal. Now let's go out and fucking do it. Okay, so, front entrance is heavily guarded. You got a plan?
Yeah. Wait here. Wait for my signal.
Wait, what the hell are you gonna do?
I'm gonna sneak behind the back. That way we can hit them from both sides.
You're one crazy son of a bitch, you know that? How do you plan on sneaking without getting caught?
Trust me, kid. They won't see me coming.
Okay. Hey, for the lost.
And for the Death Riders.
so get me up to speed here. What exactly happened?
I don't know, Jimmy. First, we're just relaxing at home. Then we get attacked by the fucking Fargos.
Sounds pretty messy. You, had to kill any of them?
How do I answer that to a detective?
Well, technically you didn't do anything wrong. It's just self-defense.
Well then, a lot. Too many to count.
Yeah, well, they dug themselves into their own grave.
So what's got you so invested in the Vargos?
They gunned down two of my officers. Two good friends of mine.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. something about these fuckers. Like they're acting on a death wish. Killing cops, public shootouts. Whatever it is, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Seems like we have a mutual enemy.
Seems like it. And I couldn't turn away the skills that you and Marshall possess.
Just so you know, this is the last straw. I'm going after the leader.
You have any idea who it might be?
It's been a long time since I rolled with the Vargos. I have no idea.
Well, if it helps, we'll find out soon enough. Chief Winters has made this top priority.
Well, they would be stupid to ignore something like this.
Yeah. There's more to this. I know there is.
I gotta call Marshall. And of course, I left my phone at home.
Well, in times like this, you gotta put your phone down and pick your gun up. Here, use mine. It's connected to the dispatch.
Thanks. I just hope he's okay.
This is Marshall we're talking about. It's the Vargos that should be afraid.
That's his car.
No shit, Holmes. I'm getting sick of chasing this fucker. Keep your eyes peeled.
I know what I'm doing.
Good. On me. You must think you're pretty smart, eh? Why don't you come out so I can spill your guts all over the wall? What the?
Take them down. That's right. Like sheep to the pen.
Still alive, I see. Not that that's a surprise. Number one rule about dealing with pieces of shit. When the world gives you the element of surprise, you know to take it. Yeah. Maybe I'll keep that in mind, Utah. Get to cover. Now!
Watch my back. He's not here.
Yeah, well, his car is. So he must be around.
You think I'm fucking loco? Oh, he's here, alright. He's too much of a pussy to show himself, though.
We can't fuck this up, man. Vincente will have our head.
Whatever, coward.
Hey, you saw what he done to Mendoza. That shit stays in your fucking nightmares.
Yeah, 'cause Vincente's a real gangster, Holmes. He knows how to get shit done. Just like us. And we're gonna find this white piece of trash. And we're gonna make him wish he was already dead, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Real gangster.
Shit behind you. Hey, wait.
You're fucking dead.
That's funny. I'm the only one breathing.
What the fuck is with this guy?
You started this. Not me. Jimmy, now may not be a good time.
Really? Maybe that means you won't want to speak to your wife.
Aria, is that you?
Yeah, I'm here. Are you okay?
Should've seen the other guys.
Marshall.
I'm fine, Aria. How did you two end up meeting?
Well, long story short, the Vargos pissed off the LSPD and I got a clean house.
Well, good to have you on board.
Don't fear, man. They won't get away with this. We'll stop them.
Well, if that's the case, we should meet.
Well, I'm taking Aria to the station. We can regroup there.
Sounds good.
Let me know if any more of those assholes decide to show up. They pretty much send
Jimmy,
it
look
home
out.
now.
Hello? Aria? Jimmy? Where the fuck are you guys?
Help me, amigo. No, you failed.
Take them. The boss wants to have a word.
You make a rocket, you get a rocket. Hey, still alive?
Think you know damn well I am. Well, would you look at that? Clean house.
And this is just the beginning. They started this war. We're gonna make damn well sure we finish it.
Definitely. Utah, you do realize you were absolutely nuts, right?
May have been told that once or twice.
You know, you're real spoiled with what you got here, Lennox.
Says that while he's enjoying the perks of it.
This is not the face of a man who's complaining. I could retire in a place like this.
With our history, I don't think retirement's really an option. Especially while we got the triad problem going on right now.
I don't want to make a big thing about it. I just want to get the job done. I'm too old to worry about this kind of shit, you know what I mean?
I'll give it to you, man. I don't know how you done it for so long.
Yeah, it pays the bills, I suppose.
Huh. Bullshit.
Excuse me?
Past 2 years, what have we really been doing? Like, honestly. It's just in your mentality, man. I'm telling you. It's who you are.
Some things change, and some stay the same. The Vice City ensured that.
Yeah, right. For a place with so much color, it just feels gray. You are up for this, right? You're not doing this out of pride or any of that bullshit, are you?
Nah, it'd be like old times. We planned a lot of gigs back then. And, well, as much as we were dysfunctional as fuck, we kinda worked well together.
Amen to that.
Wow, you two really love your pillow talk.
What can I say? Good for morale.
And FYI, go suck a dick.
So, Sonny, come to join the guy talk?
Well, honestly, anything's better than being in there right now.
Why?
Well, I personally think that a man of my wealth and my power deserves more respect.
Shut up.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there who don't seem to see it that way or are complete assholes.
Honestly, if we get through this alive, I might just end up killing him anyway.
Yep. And that man is head of the FIB.
Or like the head of the Ass Sniffers Club.
Well, we gotta work with him.
Really? Rats.
Well, look on the bright side. Vice City Crew's back and hitting another score.
Oh yeah. Though, after this I could use a vacation.
Yeah, somewhere calm.
Somewhere that has good booze.
2 words for you. Tropical and exotic.
But I forgot the most important thing, guys. Somewhere where that fucking corporate asshole Robert Charles is not.
Plan.
You know, if someone told Pastor Robin that she'd be living in a place like this, she'd have called you an idiot.
Really? Know what you had in mind?
My family always strayed away from cities.
You don't often talk about your family.
Neither do you.
That's probably because I don't have any left. Mom ran out when I was a kid, and Dad... Well, you know, Dad.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up.
Hey, you kidding? You got nothing to apologize for. I mean, sure, I might not have the best upbringing, but I had a dad who loved me and good friends like Jimmy. It's not the worst thing in the world.
I too were very close to my father. You mentioned this one time that your father was the reason you're so good at using a sniper rifle. Oh yeah, Dad was a hunter. He taught me the tricks of the trade and I picked them up pretty well. You must have been pretty young when you started learning. Oh, most definitely. I was 13 when I first handled a sniper rifle. Whoa, nice. I know how a lot of people think about it. That my father trained me at too much of a young age. But I'm glad he did. Gave me the skills. Taught me how to defend myself. Not just against predators, but, well, you know, our own kind. You know, I'm kind of shocked I'm only just finding this out about you now. It's selfish. What is? I can come across as very deceptive. I'm an open book and I will tell you things. I will give you my heart, but nothing can change the past. I was born into holding a weapon. I was born to kill. But my heart does not desire it. Come on, you're better than that. You know your past doesn't define you. And hell, it was a nice story. Sounds like your dad really cared about you. He did. Did you know he was part of a tribe? When I was young, he told me that I carry the blood of the clan, and that for future generations all my children would also carry it. Whoa. Holy damn. You have a way more interesting upbringing than I do. Every day is different from the last in some ways. So, what happened to this tribe? Well, they moved around a lot, and Father never told me where I could find them. That's where me and Christian had a lot of fallout. Who's Christian? He was my brother. But he was obsessed with finding the tribe after Father passed away. We went our separate ways when he went out to look for them, and I went out to search for a new life. And you never stayed in contact? How can I explain? We never lived with luxuries like phones, or any sort of contacting device. We just lived with the bare necessities of survival. We kind of stuck by that. Sometimes I feel like maybe I let them down, living the life I live now, but my father gave me one clear message, and that was to do whatever makes me happy. Invent my own life and not live in his shadow. So that's what I did. Me and Christian have never spoken since. Yeah. Do you think he ever reached the tribe? He ever found what he was looking for? Well, I don't know. I can only hope so. He certainly made it his life decision. Speaking of life decisions, I wanted to ask you something. Tempting? Go on. Robin Remendez, you should know I'm always tempting. Okay. What I was gonna say is, I was surprised when you agreed to share a place with me. I will admit, maybe I thought it was a little crazy, like a ride or die situation. You should know I'm always a prepared for the job kind of guy. But, I don't know, something about you makes me do that kind of thing, and I enjoy it. The fact that I can do these crazy things or these stupid things. And I'm not saying that us moving in together was stupid at all. Probably the best decision I made in my life. Ever since then, we've kind of settled down a bit, and, well, that's just it, isn't it? We're settled, and usually in this time of life, these are the times to make, I don't know, pacts and commitments. Are you saying what I think you're saying? What I'm saying is, you were right. We only got one shot at life, and we face so much death that it only feels right for me to ask you, not just for us to, I don't know, be something more, but for us to...
Bling, bling, bling. Jack, your phone is ringing. yes, Spark. I just changed the settings on your phone, douchebag. Love you.
God damn it. Hello? Oh, hey Marshall, how's it going? Jimmy, pretty sure he's at work, man. Wait, what do you mean? Marshall, what the fuck happened? Oh, shit. Fuck. Look, man, okay, yeah, I'll meet you at the station. Okay, cool. Shit, I'll see ya. That sounded bad. It's worse. We need to head down to the police station. As a matter of emergency.
Bodies have been cleaned up, and whatever's in that warehouse is ours for the taking.
So let me get this straight. Just you two. No one else, no help.
Well, I guess so. It was manageable, so we thought we'd handle it.
I hope you're not too mad that we didn't inform you of this place first.
It is true I probably would have wanted to know, but look. Sometimes you gotta take action. And I respect that. And look, you got the job done.
Sounds like the executioners didn't know what hit them. I'm proud of you both. Honestly.
Come on, boss. You know I didn't do all of this for your pampering.
Though I'd gladly take it.
A lost MC member and a Death Rider formed together and took on an entire warehouse of Devil's executioners. I'd say this causes for celebration.
And to think what this could do for the morale.
Thanks, boss. Why don't you two go enjoy yourself? You look like you could use it, you know?
I think I may just accommodate to that.
You two are both soldiers of justice. Never forget that, boys.
Good to see hard work pays off, huh?
What? Beer?
Not just any beer. Beer of victory.
Listen, Utah. You were right. If we're gonna win this war, we need to be ready to face unmatchable odds. And to never give in to fear. To always rise above it.
You start to feel a little more stronger when you realize that fear is our greatest superweapon. The error most people run into is the first sight of fear and they run. It's there to help. You just gotta trust it.
Yeah. Hey, listen. You're a good friend, Utah.
We'll get through this call. One step at a time. Right now, we're free to enjoy the luxuries that being fucking awesome brings us. Know how that feels?
What the hell has this got to do with the goddamn cage, Juke? Well, it should have become obvious to
Think I'm getting the idea of it, yeah.
Stupid. Oh, really? Well, at least I'm not bald. You're bald.
So, fill me in. What exactly happened? They attacked my warehouse. The same warehouse I was storing guns. And these weapons are tied in with the Syndicate, I assume? Oh yeah. But let me tell you something, Richards. I'm getting a little antsy. I want blood. Define they. Who is they? Oh, I'll tell you who it was. It was that damn lost MC. Interesting. Of course it was the idiot who couldn't keep his operation stable. Have you got some kind of problem, old man? 'Cause I would love to hear it. Now, easy fellas. Now I understand that a lot of you don't like each other, with a lot of reason. Bloodbone, look at me. Am I not everything you stand against? Well, nothing. It's plain and simple. You may not like Ayako, you may not like Vincente, you may not like Ajax, and you most certainly may not like me. But it doesn't change that you need us, just like we need you. The Syndicate is not a place of making friends. We are all here for a specific reason.
And you do well to play your part.
Exactly. And Bloodbone, you can say the exact same of Iyako. This is all a mutual beneficial business scheme. So, tell me, Bloodbone. This is your issue. How would you like to deal with it? I tell you what I'd like to do right now. I want to go to the Lost headquarters and wipe every single last one of them out. Interesting. Are you sure this is the approach you would like to take? Oh, I'm most certain of it. Good. And the Syndicate would like to assist you. Now, storming the Lost headquarters would be difficult on normal circumstances. They have proven to be quite formidable soldiers. Oh, they're good. Real good. But you see, there's only one thing I want. That's Elijah, their leader. I don't care how many people have to die to get me there, but I want his head. And you most certainly will get your wish, now that we have the help of Ajax. Ajax, do you think you could kill the Lost? You just tell me to shoot and I'll shoot. I don't care how many there are. I'll kill them all. Good. Bloodbone, Ajax will assist you in defeating the Lost. You oversee this operation? So tell me, when do you attack? Tomorrow at first light. You better be ready, soldier boy. Do not question my skills. I will be ready. You see, the people of this city are blind. They like to believe that there's no such thing as imminent danger, but it's always around the corner. And you've seen it in the past with the Merryweather and the previous gangs. War is inevitable, and when it comes, you gotta be ready, or it will eat you up inside and throw you out into the world of death. Maybe I'm just exaggerating a little bit. Or maybe I'm not. We're here sitting in one of the biggest operations this city has ever seen, and yet nobody knows anything about it but us. There is not a battle we could not thrive in. There is not a war that we could not win. Because we have each other. We will always come out on top. And whoever thinks to go against the Syndicate, thinks to fight against its people, will meet the consequences. But you'll see, when war does happen inevitably, people will cling on to whatever they can. They will believe whatever they hear. Is that a world you want to live in? A world of cowardice, ignorance, and greed? Or do you want to stand up and fight for what you believe in? To take punches, to take bullets, and to keep fighting no matter what, because that is what it's going to take to win. So you gotta be ready.